All right. Tonight is the debate. Tomorrow is the CPI data. And then Thursday is the PPI data. So there's going to be a lot of catalysts coming up. And mostly those will just bring in high volume trading. The market will interpret the data however it wants to. Things can already be priced in. We can go higher or lower whether the data is good or bad. The only way you are going to be able to trade it is by following price action and having a trade plan. So just be ready because we are going to start moving from here. And the best way to trade it is going to be following the price action and not trying to guess if the CPI or the debate or the PPI were good or bad and if stocks should go higher or lower. Just have a trade plan around price and follow that. So looking at Bitcoin, we'll pick up where we left off yesterday. We are still trying to break the top of this range at 57,500. And if we do, and we get back above all these moving averages, it will look like the potential for this to be a giant double bottom, which could get very impulsive to the upside. And Bitcoin does like to move very quickly once it does start to move. And we can't rule out the fact that if we get rejected from here and make a lower high, we could tank and go lower. But I think a lot of people right now understand things can go lower. A lot of people are getting very cautious and very nervous. And this is what usually fuels bull rallies as we climb the wall of worry. So watch that level at 57,500, and above it we could reach the top of the range at 61,600. If we reject from it, we could go back to the bottom of the range at 52,700. On SPY, we were up 0.44% today, and we are still inside the bear body. So we are still having inside days in relation to the bear body. So we can never rule out the possibility this was a lower high bounce within the bear body before we go fill that gap at 535. But as you can see, that gap is outside that lower Bollinger Band, and there is the possibility we are bouncing all the way back up to test the breakdown at 556. So my favorite way to look at SPY is simply just stay bullish above 544, or at least above the bottom of the bear candle, which is down there right around 540. And if we break any of that support, it is definitely going to look like a risk-off bear trend. So that is definitely going to lead to a lot of selling. Bears will take over and have full control of the market if we come down here and break these lows. And that means we could even flush down right through the gap fill and continue even lower. Now, one thing a lot of people will rule out is that this is a bullish pivot. And if you do not realize that and we do continue higher, it is possible for this bull trend to continue. And a lot of people continue to forget this is a bull market. We have had a lot of pullbacks and a lot of fear and a lot of even corrections within this bull market, but every time it has continued to go on to make higher highs. So never rule out the bull scenario within a bull market. Everybody's talking about the bear scenario. Everybody understands the bear scenario, but do not forget about the bull scenario. I'm not telling you it's going to play out and it has to be the only scenario. We are prepared for both of them and will react according to the price. And we have a very clear range here on this bear body candle. And when we break that range, that is likely going to tell us if we are going higher or lower from this bull market. If we break the bottom of this range, the bull market will look a lot weaker and then it will look a lot more bearish. But we have not broken the bottom of that bear body just yet. So watch price very closely. We have a ton of catalysts which are going to bring in lots of high volume, and high volume are usually when you're going to get the biggest moves and the best trades. So make sure you're prepared, have no bias, move like water, and let the price action do all the talking. On the triple Qs, we have a very similar story as SPY. We have the bear body. We're still within it. So we have two inside days inside that bear body. Right now, we are looking to see if we break the high of the bear body or the low of the bear body. So that is the range we're paying attention to. If we break the high of the bear body, I'm looking for a bull scenario that could take us all the way back up towards 468 to 473. And if we break the bottom of the bear body, then we're going to continue to flush and we are easily going to come back down into the 430s and possibly even lower because it will look like a very bearish rejection. And that is the bear scenario everybody is talking about. Now, in order for me to like the bear scenario, I want to see a bottom break of this support zone between 446 and 448. And then it will look extremely risk off and it'll be very hard to deny the bearish scenario and the bearish outcomes because price will do all the talking. From here, do not rule it out that this could be a bullish pivot. We have the higher low, higher high, and we could just continue back higher yet again. And if you write off this scenario, and this is the scenario that plays out, you are going to look in the rearview mirror and regret it because this is what has been continuing to happen all year long within the bull market is very, very scary pullbacks that are buying opportunities before the next bull rally. So I'm not saying any of this has to happen. I'm simply saying be prepared for it. We have the very clear price action levels we need to watch and then simply just let the price action do all the talking. I'll be doing plenty of trading within the Discord server. So if you want access to all of my technical analysis, intraday updates, and trade ideas, come check out out my Discord server, and you can find out how to join the Stocks Channel Discord server in the description of this video. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you're crushing this market, and as always, I will see you in the next episode.